You know, in this business, there's a word that floats around from people, your advertisements, and we have integrity. So when I say that word integrity, I look at it as a foundation of our company. It's something that I built my personal faith on. I built the company from the first day I started. No matter if there's a mistake or something that the customer doesn't see or understand, we do it correctly every time for them. Obviously, building, remodeling, building new, renovating, it does create anxiety. So what we try to do in the very beginning is bring the center of attention to them. What do they need in order to make this process, which usually is costly, it takes time away from them. It takes, usually we're obviously taking apart their house and putting it back together. What we try to do is listen to the client in our first couple of meetings and make sure from everything from where do you need to live, where do you need to park, how are we gonna manage the kids getting off to school with you, work schedules, everything. We try to understand all that. So when we set our schedule to work, there's a relaxed feeling from them that we've thought through their issues more than Compass's issues. Time is everyone's enemy. We can talk about time, we can say we'll be done, but if we set goals, that customer is depending on that day, that time, that they can have their house back, so they can get their family back in order they can live like they were planning on doing, with a beautiful addition, a beautiful new home, a beautiful kitchen. So that's, to me, it's important to be always pushing, not only staying on budget, but staying on time. It's a thrill not only for me as the owner, but really each superintendent. They get engaged with that client, so when they're moving in, it's kind of like we're all moving in. And what's interesting is I think when they first go back in, when customers first go back into their house, they almost think it's someone else's. And then I'll go see them a month later or whatever, and all of a sudden it's completely theirs. They're in it, they love it, and that's the most satisfying part. Seeing the customer finishing a project, watching them, watching what they love, seeing that they actually made all these selections. They picked that color, they picked that countertop, and to watch them begin to just enjoy it, that's the most rewarding part for me.